Hi, I'm Mike Mintz from Martindale Hubble Connected, and we're here today speaking with Betsi Roach from LMA. Betsi, do you want to introduce yourself to everybody?
Hi, everybody. I'm Betsi Roach, Executive Director of the Legal Marketing Association, and I'm really pleased and honored to be here with you all today.
Okay, one of the biggest things that the LMA does is their annual conference. Tell us about it. What is the annual conference?
Our annual conference is really LMA's showcase event. We are just coming off of our 2010 conference, and it's a real opportunity for our members and even non-members to gather to not only learn the latest and greatest of what's going on in the legal marketing industry, but to do some great networking. We have a very, very strong community, and it's one of the things that we are most proud of and is one of our strongest member benefits. And so it's a great opportunity for people to network and learn from each other, not just the actual programs and speakers at the conference.
What are some of the top things that are important for people to know in marketing in law firms today?
Yeah, great question. LMA is really working hard at defining what a legal marketer needs to know to succeed, and then we're providing that education and the community to ensure that success. We have recently unveiled our core competencies, which are 10 basic areas that we feel every marketer needs to be strong in to really have that overall legal marketing field. And if you ask me specifically what they are, you're going to have to edit this out because it's not at my top of my head.
I was going to say, I thought it was going to be something like you could say off the top of your head, like, here they are, 1 through 10 in 30 seconds.
I'm not there yet, but if you give me a minute, I can pull it up.
Right.
And I can give you a couple of examples.
It's like a marketing sobriety test, right? If you get pulled over, like, say your ABCs backwards or something. But
yeah. Well, and we really kind of see it as, might we want to explore certification,
right?
In the future. But,
that's interesting.
And we're a long ways from that.
Well, let me ask you this. What do you think certification could do for the legal industry? I mean, having certified legal marketers, do you think that, is it really necessary? Is it something that's going to really change things?
I don't know. That's kind of, I think, one of the $64,000 questions out there.
Sure.
Legal marketers have in the past, and I think to a certain degree, still struggle with kind of that Rodney Dangerfield respect. Effect. It's really hard to get that respect.
Wow.
And it really is based on the firm that you're at and how much your firm management and firm culture really value the input of that marketing professional.
It's just the need for lawyers to start thinking about legal business, even if they're not marketers. And even if they're in large firms and have a department that does that the more lawyers think in terms of the business, the better they'll be at their jobs. Anything on that?
I couldn't agree with you more. And I think more and more attorneys are seeing the sense that, legal marketing in terms of the definition, it's not about brochures and events and, kind of that more traditional view of marketing.
The party planning role, right?
Exactly,
yeah.
Exactly. It's more about the business development and the coaching that's available for attorneys and building those relationships, because it is a relationship-driven, business. That is what a lot more people are focusing their time on, and that's not always something that attorneys are taught in law school.
Right.
And so that's really a great place for the marketing and business development professionals to partner with their attorneys at the firms and really do some good work together.
Right. And a lot of firms I speak to, large firms and smaller firms, they want to do this stuff. It's just they don't see how. They don't, everyone's under that time crunch, especially, when you're doing billable hours. The rumors of the demise of the billable hour are greatly exaggerated.
Right.
It's a hard thing for lawyers to do. So is that where the marketing department can really step in and maybe not necessarily do it for you, but give you the tools you need to find that time to do it.
Absolutely, and I think they'll help attorneys see that this is why you need to find the time to do it.
Right.
You know, and everybody's busy, and everybody has excuse after excuse or reason after reason as to why they can't do whatever it is. The challenge with marketing is that you do not always see that instantaneous result.
Right.
You know, you may not get a call or a piece of business for 2 years. That you're spending building a relationship with someone, and that can be very challenging, I think, for a lot of people. That,
right.
There's that instantaneous gratification that a lot of people think I'm going to pick up the phone,
right.
invite somebody to lunch, and I'm going to get business out of it.
Right.
And that's just not.
Or they're going to build a site, a new blog, or join a community like Martindale Hubble Connected, and instantly everyone's going to just flock to them like a magnet. Yeah, no, you're right. It does take time. Just what are maybe some of the better tactics to use, or that you guys will be teaching people that come to you for the education and how to market?
We talk about branding as a tactic. We talk about the business of law, communications, and even event management.
Right.
We do have that as a core competency. But other competencies are in the public relations area, the strategic planning area, and research and technology. That those are kind of some of the specific areas that people really need to develop then their own specific tactics.
Right.
Because a tactic that works at my firm is not going to work at your firm, just
right.
due to the firm culture.
Yes.
And I think it's one of the things that LMA makes LMA membership and our community so unique is that people are willing to share those specific tactics and ideas because
okay, so it's 10 questions based on the questionnaire from Inside the Actors Studio, and so let's begin.
Okay.
What is your favorite word?
We gotta edit that out.
I'll bleep it, but that's like the 7th question.
It depends on my mood, but let's just go with that one. Let's just go with bleep.
Perfect. All right. What is your least favorite word?
Impossible.
Okay. What gets you excited?
New stuff.
And what turns you off?
Old stuff.
What sound or noise do you love?
Which is, to me, the sound of after you take a bite of something that's incredibly delicious or a sip of amazing wine, just that savoring that taste.
And what sound or noise do you hate?
Babies crying. Negatively, not
right. Yeah, of course.
Like crying and crying and crying.
Yeah. What's your favorite curse word?
I think I already covered that. What my favorite word is. Do you want me to say it again?
You have an opportunity. Why not? What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Dolphin trainer.
And what profession would you not like to do?
Well, I'm not going to say lawyer.
I was just thinking that.
Accountant.
Which has been the most popular answer so far on this interview. On these interviews.
Oh man, I should do something else. What would I most not like to do? I would not like to pick up the trash after a marathon.
Okay, it's a good one. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
I'm really proud of you. Great job.
Thank you. Well, Betsi Roach, Executive Director of LMA, Legal Marketing Association, this has been a pleasure speaking to you. Anything you'd like to say in closing?
Again, thanks so much for the opportunity, Mike. It's just been it's been really great to share the great word about LMA and a lot of the new things that we're doing. And the benefits that we offer and to get to meet you. So thanks so much.
Great. Thank you.